Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Brendan Finnegan is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, you can see right there, he's eclipsed that 200 strikeout number. Really been good this year and missing a lot of bats.
Starling Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's a liner caught down there at third. Well done there, and the leadoff man is retired to start the afternoon. Gregory Polanco will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Shallow center. Hamilton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Andrew McCutchen will stride in as he's running out of time now if he wants to make a late push for that home run crown. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty. It's strike 1. To 2-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you can see right there, he's getting close to that 200 strikeout number. Throwing the ball extremely well, missing a lot of bats this season.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Eugenio Suarez steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in recent days. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Ryu steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down. Jung Ho Kang will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. In there, strike 1. shot to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Josh Harrison will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, he's been hitting over 400 in his last 10 games, but wow, that was a stinker yesterday.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Sends it in the air to deep left field. Schebler going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Oh, man, and he had him down in the count, but he just couldn't seem to make that final pitch to put him away. And then the question becomes, does this thing have enough height to get over the wall? Well, here's the answer. Not quite, but he didn't miss it by much.
John Jaso will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Ed Easley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded by Cozart. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Cole Figueroa will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And this is where you have to be smarter at the plate. There's a good chance they're working around you with the base open, so don't go helping them out.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Devin Mesoraco will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Drilled down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Jay Bruce will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike two.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Brandon Phillips. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Very weakly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Zach Cozart will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Fouled straight back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Chopped weakly to the left. Gung's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So striding in, Scott Schebler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on the show from Great American Ballpark. Hyunjin Ryu set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. Starling Marte will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Hit hard to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting,
Gregory Polanco is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Tap fouled at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Phillips is up with it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're up 1-0. Brendan Finnegan digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
pitcher, Brendan Finnegan.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ryu looks in, 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco on the run. 2 gone. Eugenio Suarez in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, it never feels good.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and with it, the Reds have tied the ball game at 1. Joey Votto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Andrew McCutchen is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch.
McCutchen.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits.
Yeah, Matt, there he is. 2nd place in the National League here in the closing weeks. And I'll tell you, it almost looks like BP when he steps up to the plate. Putting together another nice performance in this one, too.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our Devin Mesoraco, who got the first chance here in the inning for the Reds. After him comes Jay Bruce.
Devin Mesoraco.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Hit to short. Harrison has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Settling in now, Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. Zach Kozar stands in. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there, 3-1. And the count will be full. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swung on and chopped up the middle. And this will continue on untouched into center field. Just went right past him. Scott Schebler stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Shot toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. John Jaso heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, Ed Easley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit hard to the right side. Phillips is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Cole Figueroa is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Bruce. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Halfway home, Brendan Finnegan will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Billy Hamilton will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. So now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
Ryu's ready on his way with the 3-2. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Eugenio Suarez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far,
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead. Joey Votto stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jason Rogers will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1 for that man right there. Just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Still 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
On the ground up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Starling Marte will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Pedro Florimon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Right fielder.
So stepping in, Gregory Polanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping them out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
Hit to third. Suarez is there. And, oh, no chance for Votto there. It's over his head. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away.
Some guys are just flat-out clutch. They come through in these situations time and time again. We'll see if he's got that in him here.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. The second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. A.J. Schugel will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 62, A.J. Schugel.
Devin Mesoraco is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Jay Bruce stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Drives it out to deep right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Zach Kozar steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. McCutchen comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Scott Schebler will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates 1. Leading off the inning, Josh Harrison, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. John Jaso will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Ed Easley will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Francisco Cervelli will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Suarez over to his left. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to Francisco Cervelli will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Tucker Barnhart is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Harrison. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The batter, number 6,
Billy Hamilton will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Eugenio Suarez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they hang on to a Jumbo Diaz will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Cole Figueroa is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Schebler has it in his tracks. 1 down.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher, A.J.
Sean Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that is as close to unhittable as it gets.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one too.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Starling Marte will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single. Gregory Polanco will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mesoraco has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Juan Nicasio is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Juan Nicasio.
Joey Votto will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is under it. 1 away.
The catcher, number 30.
Devin Mesoraco ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The right fielder, number 32.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors. J.J. Hoover is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Jung Ho Gong will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
That's popped up now towards short right field. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. Josh Harrison will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Ready on 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. John Jaso makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport.
Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers completed a 3-game series sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 1-0. At the moment, the Brewers are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Pirates are third in the division. 8 games. Right now,